All right, folks, I'd like to take this opportunity to talk about a story I see on Fox News website. Headline says U.S. Kabul drone strike appears to have killed an Afghan who worked for a U.S. aid group. Report. Now, this report, of all places, is coming from the New York Times. Now, this is very bad for the Biden administration. But let's take a second and think about the timing of this. It's on a Friday, and we all know in news and politics, in anything, bad news gets dumped on a Friday. Now, this isn't just any Friday, this is the Friday before the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. So we're going to be inundated tomorrow with video of the attacks, stories of survivors, stories of people that passed away. Um, I believe Joe Biden is going to be at all all three of the crash sites from the planes that crashed that day, and he's going to be very solemn. He's gonna give some remarks, perhaps, and he's going to attempt to look presidential. Meanwhile, we have a story that a drone strike was authorized on a man who was working for a U.S. aid group and who was apparently driving people to and from work. He was transporting some water to some villages. Not only was he killed, but apparently there was 10 other civilians who were killed, including 7 children. Okay, now we've all heard George Bush, Dick Cheney. They're war criminals. They're terrible people. Um, Something like this. I mean, we just lost a dozen or so Marines a few weeks ago, and then the story became after that. Oh, Joe Biden killed an ISIS militant in a drone strike, and he's tough and he's strong, and it turns out the attack was completely unnecessary, and they actually just killed a bunch of innocent people. But this will be quickly memory hold, which is part of the reason I'm making this video because we're not going to forget about it, and he needs to be held to account, and he needs to be called out for it. I don't see anybody on the left doing so. So we need to focus on it. We need to remember it. Um, you can only imagine what I mean. This would be front page, headline news, wall to wall coverage if it happened under Trump. But I guess Joe Biden gets a pass. Um, they claim that the strike was based on accurate intelligence, that supposedly the person in the car had bad intent, but they ended up just killing a bunch of innocent people. So I want you to think about that. Um, so the New York Times can say, well, we reported on it, but again, it's on a Friday. It's the day before the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. It also happens to be the first week of the NFL season, which is going to get a lot of coverage. So all we're going to hear about tomorrow is 9/11, and rest in peace to all the people that were murdered that day. Um, it's crazy to think it was 20 years ago. I remember it. I remember where I was. I'm sure if you're watching this, if you're old enough, you remember where you were as well. Um, so yeah, let's not forget about this. Let's give some energy to this story. Tell other people that you know, other people that might be interested, because it's not gonna be widely reported on outside of this, and it's gonna be quickly sucked up by other things in the news cycle. So spread the word. I'll post a link in the description to the video. You can check it out for yourself. But I'm interested. What do you all think? Is this a big deal? Is this going to be quickly memory hold? What's your prediction? So I'll see you on the next one.